Okay, so we're going to run through the update of the templates today. So we're going to load the templates into production. And I'm using this file, which has been validated, and it has the category that we're using, which is TEMPL. That's set up in SoftExpert as a template category. These are the documents that we will link to the categories as templates. They're going to be documents in their own right and controlled, so we can revise them and update them, and make sure that when we revise and update them, the latest revision is always used in the category for new document creation. Okay, so we have the revision, the date, the author, the summary, and the file here. The location of the file, and we have some text to tell us what category they belong to. We're going to upload this into production now. This was approved on the 22nd of June. It's now the 23rd of June. Okay, so we need to do the upload routine, which is fairly straightforward. And I'm going to go into SoftExpert here. I'm in production, checking that I'm in production. And then I enter production and create a document by importing an XLS. I then select the document, which is this document here, and I open the document, and then I finish the process, and a program will run, and it will import those records into the production system, and these are our template documents that will be controlled. Okay, so we have 10 lines, 11 completed. And so if we end that now, and then we go back to the, I go to the document and check that those have uploaded properly. I can use the file document, I can use the view document to search. So we can see now that there are $11 documents imported. 11 documents were processed, and I'm going back to the original file. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Documents have been migrated. So now we just have to check that the data has come across correctly. I just want to note here that these two templates, which is the manual for Woods Group and the work instruction for Woods Group, has the same starting template. So, but this allows us to modify these templates and revise them to be specific, more specific to the requirements of the manual versus the work instruction. So the same same Word document template is being used for these two documents, and the same is being used for these two, but we're loading them up as individual documents so that in the future you can do work on them and make them and tailor them specifically to the manual or the work instruction. Therefore, you should reduce the amount of work that people need to do when they're creating a new document. Okay, so these two are the same starting template, but they will change over time and be more unique. Well, that's the first step of the template upload. Obviously, when you're loading new templates, you'll use the document creation process if you're doing a one-off template. But if you've got bunches of other templates elsewhere that we find that we need to upload, this method can be used to upload bulk templates. But typically, I'm now going to show you the way to create the template link. So once we've uploaded the document into the system, that's the base controllable document. We can see here. This now is available to be created as a template. So the second step we need to do once the documents are in is go into the document module, and we need to create in the configuration module of document, we need to go through this, create a template. Okay, so this is where the templates are created, and the system looks for this file when the category, when we're linking the category to the template, it looks to this file for the record. So if you haven't done this step, when you try and attach a template, it will not show you any records effectively. Okay, so it's a very simple step and process for doing this. What we want to do is go back to our original Excel, and we want to call this the template for WSF SOP. So I'm going to create a template, and the ID is WSF SOP. And this name is the template for the SOP. Okay, you can even make a note here that this is for the categories. Actually, we won't do that. Okay, so remember, this is just the template. So WFSOP template. And we need to make it a control document because we're linking it to a control document within Soft Expert. And our document is E-WSF SOP 001. So now we're checking with the Excel here that this template for SOPs, I call this standard operating procedures. Okay, and I'm not going to use the T in this way because they're all templates, so they're already categorized as a template just by creating this process. And that's the way we'll separate templates from the actual documents that support the templates. These with a T in front are the control documents. This is just the template record that we're searching for. So it's WSF SOP in line with the ID, but it doesn't have the T on it. So we can separate the two. Okay, and then we save. All right, so that's WSF SOP, and then we save the record. And here we have a component record, so it's linked to the document. But we can have templates for forms, and we can have templates for processes in the future as well. Okay, so we save and exit that. Before we do that, let's just copy this ID. We save and exit Soft Expert. And now we have this template in here. And so we do that for all of these, and we link these documents to WSF forms template, WSF manual, WSF work instructions, and we'd link these documents to them. And then these are now defined templates with a template flag assigned to them. Okay. So let's assume we're going to do that later. Now I want to go to the categories that are linked to this template. WSF SOP is the template. And I want to go to WSF SOP QMS, which is the document category. Okay, so in the category here, I want to find WSF SOP Okay, so we need to talk about the categories, Marie, because they're not, those categories are not SOP QMS. SOP QMS, I think we've got that category here. Here we go. So SOP QMS is the category we need to use here. And SOP QR, SOP QR. PR, sorry, SOP PR. SOP PR and SOP QMS, okay? So we need to go into SOP QMS. And then we need to go into the details and template of the category. And then we add this WSF SOP. And now we've connected that template, which in turn is linked to this master control document. So when we create a new document with the category SOP QMS, standard operating procedure, when we create a new standard operating procedure, this template will be created as a starting point. And then we save and exit. So that's the process of creating a template. So I'm going to continue on with that, but hopefully that gives you the process to do them in the future. Thank you.